Many years ago, most children did not go to schools for education, but worked in factories to earn money for their families. There were harsh conditions wherever they worked. The children inhaled toxic coal dust and were often harmed by dangerous machinery. Children ages 4 to 14 worked 14 hours a day with only a 30-minute break. If kids were late to work, they were often hit with a wooden cane or hung upside down by the ankles. I'm here with Jenna Bronigal as I ask you school questions about the child labor laws. So Jenna, where did the children of the Industrial Revolution work?
Well, Bianca, most children worked in coal mines, mills, and often worked as chimney sweeps. The mines were very dangerous for children to work in. Roofs often caved in, and there were many explosions that injured many children. In the mills, children's hands were often crushed, and some were killed when they went to sleep and fell into the machinery.
Wow, children faced many hardships during the Industrial Revolution. They went through so much. Why would they risk their lives?
They only risked their lives because they needed to support their family, although they weren't paid much money.
Well, thanks, Jenna, for coming to talk to us about this topic.
No problem. It was great discussing with
Don't
you.
go away, because coming up soon, we have a special guest coming to talk to us.
Welcome to a Child Labor Laws discussion with
Mackenzie, Jenna.
and me, Bianca.
Thousands of children worked in factories, on farms, and more. But wasn't this hard for them? I don't think so. There must have been safety precautions.
No way. There were no safety precautions. These children risked their lives for crying out loud.
Maybe, but at least they were paid a lot.
Not at all. They were paid barely at all. Barely enough to put food on the table.
Don't you slam your coffee cup at me.
Hey, guys, it's just a discussion, not a debate. And Jenna's right. Children had no safety and were paid a few cents a day.
I don't believe you. They worked so hard. Why would they only be paid a few cents?
Well, why don't we go back and ask them? Yes, I will.
Jenna, what are you looking at? I'm a little concerned.
Whoa! Where am I? And what in the world am I wearing? Hey, what's wrong?
They beat me. They beat me till I bled. So I ran. I'll never get back in.
Get back in what?
To the factory. I need to make money for my family.
You work in there?
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
My hand got crushed.
You're too young to be working in a factory like this.
I'm forced to.
I'm gonna go get someone to help you.
Oh my gosh, you poor thing. Are you okay?
It hurts so bad. Even though it's really cold.
Alright, just hold on to it.
Wow, that girl was really hurt. It must have been really hard working in factories during the 1780s. But now, how do I get back home? I just had a horrible dream. And you... Where'd they go?
And this concludes our time discussing child labor laws. Now, the Garnerville Terminal.
The Garnerville Terminal is one of the many factories in the United States. Children worked in factories much like this one. Its location, 55 West Railroad Avenue, Garnerville, New York, 10923. Today it is known as the Gaga Art Center. It was established in 1934 and incorporated in New York. Years ago, children worked for their lives for such little pay. This needed to be changed. This needed to be fixed. This needed to be reformed.
Hello and welcome back. As I promised, I'm here with our special guest, Mackenzie.
Hi, Bianca.
Hello. She's here with us all the way from 1832 to help us understand more about the reform of the child labor laws and the strikes that went on during that time. So, Mackenzie, I hear you're preparing to start one of a very large strike against child labor laws.
Yes, I feel that this needs to be reformed.
Yes.
There are too many children being injured and dying in these factories.
Do you have a lot of people on board with you?
Not at the moment, but I'm putting up flyers, and I'm getting a lot of people's attention. A lot of important people who will be
Who will be significant to this operation?
Well, that's very, very brave of you. Are you afraid of anyone trying to stop you?
I'm a little afraid because our bosses, they provide our homes, and if we keep striking,
You'll have nowhere to flee.
exactly.
So, Mackenzie, what are your goals for child labor laws in the future?
Well, I hope that my strike will make other people courageous, and they will start their own strikes to rebel against child labor.
Well, in 2012, our current time here, there are many laws that go against child labor laws now. And in many factories, kids cannot work unless they're at least a certain age. And it really helped that people back in your time gave us strikes to help us build the courage and help us get what we needed to get to this point in time where kids can necessarily also can work on farms but have limits to what they need.
That's good to know because it's great that there are people that really, really want to fix this,
Care.
to reform. It's just great to know. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing with us.
Sure. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get back to 1832.
See you later.
Nowadays, the proposal will have broader exemptions for children whose parents own or operate farms or have a substantial interest in a farm partnership or corporation. Farm groups had complained that the rules would upset traditions where children often work alongside their parents and relatives to learn how the farms operate. Rules would ban children under 16 from using most power-driven equipment and prevent those under 18 from working in feedlots, grain bins, and stockyards. USA Today.